Being a yes person shows up when people are not able to say no to the management or peers or end up being overworked. Even in family, learn to be a no person sometime. Not always yes is important. They have 40 hours of scheduled slot and being already full, they take on 5 more. If they stick to 40 hours, the 5 extra hours will come out of the existing things they are doing. It will be most likely that the great work they were doing will become an average one. Everybody gets burnout. All their work will suffer, and maybe they will even leave thinking, where is the problem with the job? Hello and welcome back to my podcast Manifest Your Success, and I'm your host Priya Mishra. People pleasures are always the eye candy of managers and colleagues. They come to the rescue for everyone when in need. You know, it's good and it's bad. It's good for your success in short term. It's a shortcut for me. Everyone trusts when they keep them as a backup options. They never say no, and hence they get the little of being the yes man in office. If you are a people pleaser, colleagues love you for your generosity and humanity, but your work life balance will get a mess. You will jiggle and manage personal and professional commitment, and it's really difficult. Being a yes man is not an easy job. It requires patience and wit to balance personal and professional life. Here are the cons that every people pleasure faces at the workplace, especially at the workplace. Cons of being yes man. People pleasers are often loved by others, but it is indeed a difficult job. They suffer the most because they want to keep up with their image. So let us take a look at the cons of being a yes man. Lose time helping others. First thing, you will fall short of time to complete tasks as others will pack your schedule with their task and responsibility. Remember, people are looking to actually delegate, and the people who wants to take advantage out of it, they will just dump their work as well. You will be questioned about your efficiency to complete your own work within deadline. Time will fly for you, and the hands of the clock will appear running at a piece of the light year. So make sure that you offer only that much help that you can manage with official hours of the job. Remember, you have family to return back to. Bear burden of unrealistic expectations. Saying no will become a tough call for you. The day you deny someone will any help, they will create a negative image of yours. Everyone will expect to accept every challenge that comes your way. Many people have unrealistic expectation and you beyond your capability. It creates a misunderstanding that is hard to overcome. The more you become people pleaser, the people will expect in a certain way for you to answer. And once you are not actually going and setting up that expectation, actually fulfilling that expectation, they're gonna complain about it. You know, work life balance is interrupted. There will be a struggle to strike a balance between personal and professional life. At office, your boss expects you to give a presentation and submit a report of another project. At the same time, your family is expecting you to join them to family gathering. During such demanding days, you will regret being the yes man to all. And whom do you want to keep yourself around? First, think about that. Managers who create teams of yes people are the one who wants to team the only agree with them at work all the time. It is good to avoid working in such unnecessary team. A team of yes people will force to take leadership action that are equal to jumping off a cliff. They will either follow you over the cliff or save themselves. They will stop following you as they watch you take your long dive to the bottom. The team members should have the power to speak their convictions. For the best result, there should be freedom to disagree appropriately within the hierarchy when required. Productive conflict is good for any group. Healthy dissent makes operations better. As Walter Wingley said, that when two people always agree, one of them is unnecessary. The This quote is valid when even for managing a group of people, encouraging others to disagree with you and with each other constructively will make your team necessary. If you are if it is constructive, you saying no is not is always saying no is not answer either. But you need to have again same boundaries. Yes, people can sabotage your hard earned success. Financial gains of success businessmen allowed to more higher. In such a case, a small business owner frequently and unwittingly has yes people. It is one of the dangerous things to do. Yes men and women follow a certain predictable pattern. We can identify them if you think you know and have one or more such people among your tasks. Watch out for the following signs. Yes, people then don't tell the truth. They only speak about what the small business owner would want to hear. This doesn't help a leader who needs the whole story, good and bad, to operate a business. It only serves to increase your vulnerability. Yes, people are blind at task execution. They only do what they are told to do. They do not have strategy for themselves. They do not think of anything beneficial for the progress of the company. They inevitably puts more pressure on a small business owner to do and think of everything. Yes, people aren't listening. Yes, people are so wrapped up in themselves that they are deaf of the concerns of employees and customers. The satisfaction of the customers and the profitability of company is are of no concern for them. They use flattery and only worry about their future. There are other ways to make your colleagues respect you and your opinions. Being a yes man doesn't mean saying yes to everything. It is about zeroing down on what is essential in your life and enhance your current skill. The tough thought of saying no to a peer is hard enough. Saying no to the boss seems like suicide. Here are the three tips I would like to say. Give the why behind the no. Ask for a timeline of completion. Saying no is not some mystical ability. I'm telling you, start following these rules and you will be okay. Dive into let's get into a little bit detail. The first point, give the why behind the no. Dive into what you are doing right now and list why it requires the amount of time you are giving to the task. Give an option to taking something of your place to create room for the next thing. For instance, an efficiency schedule come in a block of your focus point. Organize your day. If you run things this way, you are easily able to show your boss your work at any time. It makes him realize that take some task away. They provide you with one or more people to help free up your time. Ask for a timeline of completion. See if you can reprioritize some of the current tasks and handle to be able to take on this one. Let's your boss help you what is essential for him and need to be done first and so on. Third is like saying no is not some mystical ability. You learn it enough practice and reflection. It would help if you did it and then see how your life changes and for the better. Flying below the radar is not the quickest way to level up. We know that to get ahead, we must take a risk, and if done correctly, saying no will be a very calculated one. You will not get lost in the weeds and stand out like a mountain top if you learn to disagree with that. Some same is the case with criticism. It can be made healthy and deadly depending on how we take it. We'll look into that in our next podcast. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining in, and we will see you in our next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and invite to people to listen who really need it. Thank you so much.